Yeah, you read the title right. I dated a corn star casually for a few months. And this is what it was like. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you because, and I want to preface this: while we were together, she wasn't filming, okay? Because that's crazy. Like that's crazy. It's like, welcome back from work, sweetie. It's good to see you. How was it? Oh, it was great. I'm so sore. All right. Well, it's like it wasn't like that. Okay, it was never that bad. But here's the story. Here's what I learned, and what's gonna surprise you is they're more similar to just normal women than you could ever imagine. So I was at a party school when I was younger. I was at a big university. And I knew this girl before she went into the arts, if you want to call it. Before she became a star, I knew this girl. And she had always just liked me, but I think I had a girlfriend or something. I don't know. Nothing ever happened. And all of a sudden, my friends start sending around links, links. And this is before OnlyFans, by the way. So this is hardcore. Sending around links. And I'm like, holy shit. There's that girl. Like, there she is. And she was getting just demolished by this black dude. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. And I didn't talk to her for a few months. And then she's hitting me up, like, a lot. And I'm like, I'm just like, I don't know. She's just regarded around the community as just this massive hoe. Like, in the 1700s, she's getting stoned to death. Stones. So I'm like, dude, I don't know. I just I'm gonna be known as the whore fucker. Literally the whore fucker. Like I'm just banging the star, which is crazy. By the way, at the end of the video, make sure you guys stick around because I'm dropping a free guide on how to maintain your frame so that you can be so good at dating, you can choose whether you want to date a corn star or not. It's up to you. Anywho, so she's hitting me up. I'm like, fuck. And the reason, okay, good lesson here. I am not reciprocating when she's hitting me up, right? I'm like responding, but not really. It made her want me more, which is what I say all the time. It's like the women we least want us the most. And I remember the frame we had was she was like dying for me, and I was like whatever. Like I'll respond here and there, but I ditch, I bail. It made her want me more. Even a corn star that has access to whoever and whenever, because they crave the dynamic. They crave the guy that's out of their reach. They crave the powerful guy. They assimilate hard to get with power. Okay, you have to understand that about women, corn stars, whoever it is. If you're hard to get, it's perceived value. If you're easy to get, there's no perceived value. Anyway, so I'm avoiding her, and 6 months goes by, and I kind of just was over it. But then I was like, you know what? She's out of the scene. She loves me. Why don't I just give it a spin? And this was after I graduated, so the whole it all fizzled down. She wasn't doing the corn at this moment. She was a stripper, way less bad. She wasn't doing any of that stuff at the moment. No one cared about her anymore. She wasn't getting slandered, which is what I didn't want. Honest to God, that's the only reason I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it and be known as the corn effer. I really didn't. If she didn't have that reputation, or if nobody knew, I probably would have done it. This is just how humans are. This is human psychology. 6 months go by. No one's talking about her. She hits me up. I'm like, you know what? Fine. Fine. I will fucking do it. Okay? I will do it. Stop hitting me up. I will fuck you. Fine. And so at this point, I already graduated and I'm living in a different state. She wants to come see me. And I'm like, all right, I'm at a house of corn star. That's fine. Come on out. She flies out. And we spent a weekend together or whatever. She was in love with me. And I'll just say this about the intercourse, because I'm sure that's everyone's curious. Was it that much? No. Okay. No. 99%. And I've also hung out and hooked up with other corn stars. But I just haven't dated them to this degree. They're relative. They're just like normal girls, because in corn, don't watch it by the way. I'm just saying this. In corn, the guy is the one pretty much doing everything. It's as long as the girl looks hot, they can get in a good position. The guy is the one that's actually pretty skilled here, I would argue, with most female stars. And so she was just normal. I hate to disappoint. I did all the work like normal. And here's a deep, dark psychology about corn stars, okay? But just to preface, the intercourse was just normal. It was good, but it wasn't holy shit, because she's a star. No, it wasn't like that at all. Here's why she did it in the first place. Okay, so that's the most you'll ever see my eyes, by the way. Hope you enjoyed that. So she got into corn because I asked her about it. I'm like, why the fuck did you do this? Because she regretted it basically instantly. Like she did a couple of videos and then she got out of it, was already trying to like stop it. And I'm like, why on earth would you do this? And she wanted to get back at some guy. Do you understand women now? I really hope I'm drilling female psychology into your mind because I've spent so much time with them. I've asked them so much questions. I understand them so well. She literally did corn for some money, but mainly to get back at a guy by blowing up on the internet. She publicly humiliated herself at the mercy of a BBC just to try and piss off a guy that probably doesn't care about her. That is female nature in an extreme example. They will do things that hurt themselves 1,000x more than it hurts anybody else just to try to get back at somebody. That is how selfish, vindictive, and emotional they are. And it only hurts them. That's why you can't react. So she literally gets into this industry, the entertainment industry, for some cash and to get back at this guy. And I'm like, this isn't going to go anywhere. But like, I think I knew that going in. I'm like, I'm just having fun here. And that's why she was so in love with me too. I'm just going to go back to this because now, like, I'll take you back to the first week. At first week, we're just going out, but she's like really likes me. Really likes me. And I'm just like, whatever. Like, you did corn. Like, what the fuck? I'm not going to fucking take you home to my mother. Like, what do you think this is? Female delusion. Female delusion, they really believe that they can do anything and have like no repercussions. Like, obviously, most guys aren't going to take you seriously now because you did that. Obviously, like grip reality. They can't. So I'm just like pushing her off, but that makes her love me. That makes her love me more. And so she goes back home and she's like, want to be more serious. I can't believe I did this. She's like, want to be more serious. And I'm like, man, like, I'll hit you up when I'm horny type vibe. Like, I don't know about this, just like, I'm just not attached. And that's why she was so attached to me. And so she came back out. She came back out because, like I said, I wasn't into it. She loved me for it. And that's just how it was. And she was hot, don't get me wrong, but like nothing crazy. And I was so standoffish that literally she was like bringing up the conversation about relationships. It's like, you have to understand with women that do these things, that women that go like crazy sexual and like strippers and porn stars, they're dying for love. Like they're dying for affection. They're so deprived of genuine connections. They're so deprived of like a genuine guy liking them. It's just not in their life. They have all the worldly they could want. She was fucking rich. Like she was richer than me, I think. We were in our early 20s. I think I was 22. I think she was also 22. Like she made bank from like stripping and the corn and all that. And she would like buy me things. She was always in designer. So she had the money. She had the sex. She get any sex she wanted. Like I remember she told me a guy offered her $25,000 to have sex with him. She told me she didn't do it, but I don't know if I believe her, to be honest. And they just really like these hypersexual women that OnlyFans and whatnot. They're really deprived of genuine relationships. And so when they meet someone, they cling. In my experience, they fucking cling because they're like, I'm starving. You know what I mean? It's like if you have tons of water, you don't want more water. You want a steak. I was the steak. They had plenty of water, plenty of the worldly, but when it came to a genuine relationship, fucking deprived. And the more I pulled away, the more she chased me. Chased me like crazy. And I remember just like sitting there and she was like, I'll fly you out and we can go to the Four Seasons and have like a spa day and do all that. I'll pay for it. And I was like, because if I go down that route, then I'm basically getting pimped out by a porn star if I do that. If I accept that first class ticket, if I accept that first class ticket and I put it in my Apple Wallet, I'm getting pimped out. I'm literally getting pimped out by a porn star. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Obviously, I just lied to her face. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna do that. You're a whore. I was just like, yeah. You're so generous. Like, don't be so generous. Don't feel like you gotta do this stuff for me. I didn't end up going. That was the last time I saw her because I remember just being like, I gotta fucking like stop this. I don't care how horny I get. Like she's not coming back because I can't keep escalating this with someone I'm obviously not gonna keep escalating with. Wait, no, I did see her one more time. I did see her one more time. The story continues. She came back one more time with her friend because they were in San Diego, and she wanted to come over and stay over, and so she came over and stayed over, etc. And that was it. And I was like, yeah, like good to see you. But the games still apply. You know, like people might think of a corn star and think they're harder to get. They're just as insecure, if not more, if not actually way more insecure than the normal woman. They are craving for connection more, if not way more, than the normal woman. In bed, they're basically exactly the same. I mean, maybe a move or two that they know that is interesting. Basically exactly the same. And they literally just want love because they get none of it. Like when you're in the film industry and you're having that much sex with zero connection, it becomes very numbing to you. Like she was just like, I don't care. I guarantee this. If I had a micro, she would have still loved me. I guarantee it. She genuinely didn't care at all. Like we did it. We did do things because obviously like, why is she here? I'm just kidding. But it's like obviously we did. But even if I couldn't, even if I had a micro, she wouldn't care. She'd be like, I don't care. Genuinely, because they're so numbed out by it. When you release that many oxytocins for nothing, and you just like shake hands and sign a contract and walk away after. Men are a little bit different, but women, man, like that just hardwires the brain in such a negative way. And the game still worked. Here's the funny part. I wasn't even trying to run game on this girl. That's why it worked. Do you understand that? When you try and run game, when you put effort, they wipe the floor with you. They can smell it. The reason she loved me so much is I didn't give a fuck at all. I actually didn't like her. Okay? I actually didn't really like her, which is exactly why she loved me. And I want this to be the core stamp on this episode, this video, because this is applicable to every man out there, dating corn star or not, is the more you try, the less you win. The more you chase, the more they run. I didn't care. I didn't like her. She was infatuated by me. And this is somebody, yeah, like obviously a big hoe, obviously. But still tons of options, like to be fair. Relatively well-known, hot, pretty cool girl, rich. And I was just like, whatever. Like, yeah, I'll see you type vibe. The minute you're not in that frame, the minute you lose. Corn star or not. She's just like a woman. All women are the same, whether they pimp themselves out or not. Strippers or not. They're all the freaking same. That's why I generalize so much, guys. That's why I generalize. Because I realized in that moment, too, it's like, with every girl that I've dated, casually or seriously, they're all the same. I've dated celebrities in movies. I've dated massive influencers. I've dated girls with no Instagram. I've dated corn stars. I've dated every supermodels, every assortment of different status, different looks, different hype. It's very important to understand they're all the same. All of them. Corn star or not, supermodel or not, influencer or not, celebrity or not. They're all the freaking same, dude. They all respond the same to pulling away. They all respond the same to being like, yeah, you're cool. Like, if you say it just like that in that tonality, they'll be on their knees. And I'm not exaggerating. You just gotta be like, yeah, you're cool. Yeah, like, hanging out with you's fine. I've done that to like many girls. It's like, yeah, like whatever. Nonchalant, unimpressed. They love it. When you're like, you're so special to me. I don't take you for granted. Oh my God, dude. You might as well take a Japanese katana sword and just sacrifice yourself in the solar plexus and just call it quits. Just give up on life. Because that is so repulsive to them. Corn star or not. The game still worked. The dynamics still worked. To the point where she was buying me shit. Like, that's how much this dynamic is powerful. Literally, okay, this is crazy. This is a serious game. This works best on rich girls. Works best on rich girls. Rich girls love. I have another story about a rich girl for another video. Rich girls love a guy that doesn't give a fuck about them, and they'll try to manipulate you and wield you with cash. Okay, I'm gonna make a longer video on this girl another time, but here's a quick example of what I'm talking about. I was seeing this girl for a few months. Rich girl, Range Rover, etc. I didn't really like her. That's why she was infatuated by me. I didn't really like her. I was like, whatever. And I got into a serious relationship. So I kind of stopped hitting her. I mean, I would hit her up here and there because, like, you know, I was a dog when I was younger. I would hit her up here and there, but, like, not really. So I'm in a serious relationship. I had not seen this girl in, like, a year, the rich girl. It's my birthday. I get a hand-delivered by some random, not her, someone else, but it was from her, a hand-delivered bottle of, like, vintage Veuve Clicquot, which is, like, a $200 bottle of champagne. With my girlfriend was home. I didn't talk to this girl in a year because they use their money to try and lure you in, which I don't mind at all. To be fair, I'll get lured in by cash all day long. I'm not going to date you, but I'll get lured in. My girlfriend's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't talked to her, which is genuinely true. Girls get so crazy and so insanely in love that they make you seem like the person that's doing something. Like, my girlfriend's like, what the fuck? Like, you got to be talking to this girl. Why else should she do this? I'm like, I don't know. She's in love with me. She was. And I did the same thing with her. Seduced. This sounds manipulative, but it's just not. I just wasn't that into it. Like, seduced her. I was like, all right. Like, over time, I just, like, wasn't that into her. The less I was, the more she was into me. Experiences, dinners, trips. Let me take you out to dinner. Let me take you on a date. Here's this. Here's that. Here's a gift. Here's that. It's like, damn, I'm raking it in. But I don't like you. Which is how it is all the time. This stuff happens all the time. So if you find a rich girl, that's the method. Okay, you want a side hustle? You find a rich girl, you make her fall in love, and then you just pull away, and she'll just buy you whatever you want. There's an easy side hustle for you guys. That ChatGPT won't tell you that side hustle. So you're welcome. And the point of the video is every woman's the same. The sex is all whatever. Sex doesn't even matter. If you're excited by sex, you need to have more sex so you can get the fuck over it. Like, it's really, I don't even date to have sex anymore. I don't care. I literally don't care. It's just about the game. It's fun. Sex is the same. The games are all the same. All of them. You pull away, they come to you. You push towards them, they run away. Corn star or not, they're all the same. When female nature is female nature, and that's why this channel is so important, because I am telling you guys the inner workings of their mind. You never want to listen to women about women. They don't even understand themselves, let alone will they tell you the truth. Because they are so emotional, they don't know what's going on. I have seen every situation under the fucking sun with women, okay? Every situation. And they've told me things, dude, they're sick creatures, okay? They're sick fucking creatures. I know exactly how they operate. And so with that being said, master the game no matter who it is. No matter who it is, you can have whatever you want if you master the game. If you understand their psychology and behave accordingly, there's no one out of your grasp. With that being said, would I recommend you dating a corn star? Maybe casually if you want. I mean, I'm not going to hold you. Should you wife her up? That's your prerogative, my man. But I'm good on that. And make sure you check out the guide in the link below. It's a free guide on how to reset and control your frame with women. It's going to make you so much better at dating. I made it completely free on my Telegram. And I also post behind the scenes and daily advice. So go check it out, guys. See you in the next video.